Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we will be going over some absolutely heartbreaking and heart-wrenching anime you should watch. With all of that out of the way, let's just jump right into it. Starting off with an obvious one, but a fan favorite nonetheless, Your Lie in April. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. It starts as the normal music, romance, slice of life type anime, and that kinda tricks you, because there is a lot of tragedy involving sickness and missed opportunities, sad backstories, sad childhood stuff, childhood trauma, and an ending that I still haven't fully accepted yet. Your Lie in April is a roller coaster of emotions, but still, it's a really great anime. Just be warned, it is heartbreaking, and some of the stuff does kinda hurt. It's something else. I highly suggest giving it a watch because it's amazing, and I would say Your Lie in April is honestly a classic. Continuing with the slice of life side of things, we have A Silent Voice. Now, A Silent Voice isn't really a tragedy or anything like that. It's mostly on the sad and depressing side of things. And most of that comes from the ruthless bullying of Shoko, who is deaf, at the hands of her peers. I believe I mentioned this in my video on A Silent Voice, but when I was watching it, I got pretty close to crying. I'm not gonna lie, it was hurting my feelings, especially towards the end of the film. Besides that, I can confidently say, without a doubt in my mind, A Silent Voice is one of, if not the best anime films I have ever watched, and I highly suggest watching it if you haven't already. I don't think you'll regret it at all. I'm just gonna spit out a hot take here and say it's probably one of the best anime films out there currently. I don't think they really get better than A Silent Voice. It's great, but definitely heartbreaking. Going from slice of life over to sci-fi and action, Guilty Crown was one of the first couple of shows I watched within the whole anime sphere, and to be completely honest with you, I don't remember a damn thing from Guilty Crown. Does that mean it's not that memorable of a show? Maybe, but keeping up with the other entries on this list, the ending was pretty sad, and that's honestly a trend. It's always the ending that's soul-crushing. Like I previously mentioned, I don't really remember much, like at all. I can't even tell you what any characters look like. I couldn't even give you a character name. My mind has completely pushed Guilty Crown all the way out, but I do remember the ending was something else, and it was honestly sad and a tragedy. Elfen Lied is a bit different from the others on this list. It's more on the horror side of things, but there is some really sad moments in this anime. One that always comes to mind when I talk about Elfen Lied is the puppy scene, where the kids club a puppy to death. There is too many moments to mention that involve some sort of heart-wrenching stuff, but the puppy scene for me is always the most memorable, and it's always the saddest because no one likes to see an animal get harmed. That stuff just sucks, and it's depressing. I feel like it's one of the strongest ways to evoke a very strong emotion from you, is to be like, hey, look at this cute puppy. Oh no, it's dead. It seems like that kind of happens a lot. It definitely works, and it definitely makes you sad. It's crazy stuff. And for the last anime on this list, it's of course Akame Ga Kill. And oh boy, if you know, you know. There really isn't much more I can say besides that. A lot, and I mean a lot of tragedy. A little too much tragedy, to be honest. All I can say is don't get too attached to any character and get ready for some real heartbreak, because Akame Ga Kill is one hell of a ride, and it's just there to hurt your feelings, because that's what they were going for, I assume. They're not your friends, they just want to hurt you, I can promise you that. But it was definitely a really great watch, and every time something crazy happened, you didn't really expect it, and that's always a good thing because it keeps you on your toes. But good lord, it did hurt. The tragedy and heartbreaking stuff aside, Akame Ga Kill is just a really solid anime, whether that be in the action, sci-fi, or isekai kind of genre. Akame Ga Kill is just a really solid show, and I highly suggest watching it. It definitely does hurt because there is a lot of tragedy and just honestly crazy stuff that most people probably didn't expect when they were first jumping into it. And that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favorite heartbreaking anime down in the comments. Check the description for all my links, and I might drop some more info for all the anime in this video down there as well. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.